This is for entertainment purposes only.
Sure, yeah.
And we're going to get to this later in the week.
Right.
But I will concede yesterday's debate for the purpose of historical accuracy.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about it later. But that's
why we're flipping coins.
Yeah.
Because neither one of us wants to take certain sides of these arguments.
Yeah.
And so the only fair way to do it is to flip a coin. If not, we're both going to argue the same point.
I feel like that's a rigged app.
It might be. What's up, people? We're back again.
I'm angry.
Why?
Because I don't feel like you were respectful. I'm just kidding.
In the last debate?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm not here to be respectful. I'm here to be dominating.
Dominated.
Yeah.
I don't think you dominated.
I did. Coin flippy flopper?
Same heads. I'm for.
Yes, always. Heads.
For selling.
You are for selling your house, which I think should be much easier.
Well, no, but I have a good argument for not selling.
So do I. All right, go ahead.
For selling your house.
Heads gets the floor first.
Okay.
Okay.
The reason you should sell your house right now.
You know what I need is I need like a air horn.
You need to be quiet because it's my turn.
Buzzer app, so I can, when you say something dumb, I go like, brr.
Will you shut up, man?
No. And sir. Captain.
That's what Biden said.
Oh, that's right.
Captain.
Yeah.
You should sell your house.
Yes.
Now because there's not a ton of inventory and everybody is overpaying for houses, which is a complete argument.
Wait, but what?
That's why I conceded yesterday.
Man, you flip-flop a lot.
It's politics.
You flip-flop like a summer shoe.
That was funny, man. That's good. Listen for a second.
Should I get out of the frame here?
Right now is a great.
So you can be one with the camera.
Right now is a great time to sell your house because buyers are out there because of the historically low interest rates. So money is free for them to borrow, which means they're out looking to purchase a house.
Technically, it's not free, but yeah.
Basically free.
Okay.
The good news for you is that means more competition based on each individual listing. So more buyers per house means more competitive, which means more money for you as the seller. Now is a great time to sell your house.
Okay. Is that all I have? That you're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
More money. You make more money now. Sell your house.
That's
a lot more money.
Yeah, that's all. Well, make is all relative. You have to know everybody's individual situation. Sometimes being a good agent is knowing everybody's exact situation they're in and whether they are going to make a lot, as you say, or not a lot of money.
You will make a lot more money on the sale of your house now than 7 months
unless you
ago.
bought one of those overpriced homes and you owe a lot. Anyway.
That's true. That's true. I was looking at that car.
Yeah. So now can be a great time to sell your house, except for a few things. Okay. Number one, the lending process right now is excruciating. So when you
we're not talking about buying a house, we're talking about selling.
Hang on, I'm going to get there.
Okay. You just look like you didn't
know
where
when
you were.
No, I know where I am at all times.
All right.
I'm fully lucid.
What's the GPS coordinate here right now?
1.030.bread.
Bread?
Red. Bread does sound good right now. The lending process. So if you're selling your house, you're going to get 13 offers, and that's amazing.
All above list.
All above list, and they're all going to tell you they're going to close in 3 weeks, and that's great. And it's going to take 10 weeks to close because that's just the way it works. Okay, so that's number one. It's a hassle. It's a huge hassle. It is a hassle to sell your house. The hassle to sell your house at any point in time. It's a huge hassle right now. Number two, there's a good chance you're going to run into appraisal issues with all those overpriced contracts. Okay. Right? Always. There's always appraisal issues right now. So now that your house is being sold for $50,000 over list, there's a good chance it's not really going to hit that. Okay? Lastly, COVID. You might get COVID.
What?
Yeah.
You might get COVID if you sell your house.
Sure. You don't know who's walking in and out of your house, what germs they harbor. You could put all the gloves in the world in your house. Doesn't mean they're going to wear them.
You might get COVID.
Yeah. So based on that, I'm right.
You have a weird way of looking at how things go.
Well, doesn't matter.
Look, objectively, you will make more money on the sale of your house
now. You may make more money. You might.
Listen to the statement.
It is possible.
Listen, you will make more now than you would have 7 months.
I think a more accurate statement is you will sell your house for more money now.
What's the difference?
Because making more money takes into account their expenses of selling.
The expenses didn't change from a year ago.
You don't know.
The cost of selling your house is the same now as it was
a year ago.
You
You have no idea.
But you're getting higher prices now.
But you don't know if they're the same.
how much did you charge a year ago to sell somebody's house?
4. Now I'm just making things up for the sake of argument. Listen.
You recap. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a good time to sell your house. This is what is known as a seller's market. You always hear seller's markets, buyer's markets, whatever. This is a seller's market.
Yeah.
Sell your house.
But yes.
If you have a place to go and you don't have to buy a house, or you've been living in a house for a long time and you have a ton of equity and you want top dollar, this is now the reason to sell your house.
You did make some good points though. One is like we're still in a pandemic, so people are coming through houses. And
I think that's why part of the reason we see low inventory. People don't want strangers in their house, and that's perfectly understandable. So
the other thing to take into consideration is that you will have to buy a house. So it's an awesome time to sell a house, but it's not a great time to buy a house.
Right.
So again, based on your current situation, if you don't owe any money, if your mortgage is paid, like absolutely
go at it.
But if you're close, or you just know you will be paying more to buy the house that you.
Just because you're getting top price in your house, you're also going to be paying top price in your next house.
There you go.
All right. See you tomorrow.
See you.